What's good, YouTube? It's Coffee back with some more news, and you hear that clip, and I say a clip because that is just a brief clip of Yaya Mayweather going off on a rant. She was live. Lil Durk, Pooh, Shiesty, Back in Blood is playing, and she's just going off, talking about it's garbage, it's trash, turn it off. I hate that song, making funny faces. Like I said, very brief clip what she said there. And man, like Yaya is always trying to get in the news, I believe. I believe that's what she was doing here as well. Like, even if you didn't plan that out, like to go live, put that on and do that. Like, say you just were live and that song happened to come on. Like, it ain't just she was like, yo, put on the next song, or I don't like that song. She was going hard, trying to disrespect people. And she got the attention of Lil Durk. As you see on Twitter, Lil Durk retweeted this dude 147 Cowboy who tweeted, "We don't turn off Lil Durk or Pooh Shiesty over here." And then went on Instagram, on his own Instagram, Lil Durk said, "We don't turn off Durk in the trenches for sure, no." And I don't know, man. Like I said, Yaya seems to find her way in the news an awful lot, I think. I don't know. Y'all can hit the comments on that. But next up, I don't know if you guys have seen what's going on in Texas now. It's been wild. You know what I mean? They had the whole winter storm, tore everything up. People were without power. Okay, were without water at times. It was all crazy. You know what I mean? And we saw there was like a state of emergency. And then we saw the footage of people lined up. Okay, pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Lined up, getting that treatment, if y'all feel what I'm saying. It like all happened very quickly, I feel like, in a week, right? Well, now 50 Cent is chiming in on Instagram about this. Fifth is saying, F it, I'm going to Texas, as we see the Texas governor tweeted and has been announced, and it's all over in the news. "I just announced Texas is open 100%. Everything. I also ended the statewide mask mandate." Now, there's all kinds of people tweeting, in Texas or just in the media. This guy is endangering everyone. Be careful. He's not paying attention to the science and the medical experts, etc. And I don't know. Like I said, it was all just crazy to me. It all happened so quick. They're getting decimated by these winter storms. Then we see the emergency, people getting them shots. And then now Texas is wide open because, the governor's saying the numbers are going down, that people got that treatment, and the numbers all in all pertaining to the crisis are getting better in Texas, he's saying. Well, Fifth says he's going there because everything is 100% open. Now, I want you guys to hit the comments with your thoughts about this whole Texas situation, what's going on with all this, how this all moved so quickly and transpired so fast, everything happened. And 50 Cent wants to go there. I think he just wants to get to work because if you guys recall, there was a whole situation over Super Bowl weekend where 50 Cent was trying to get real active performances, parties out there in Tampa, St. Petersburg. Local politicians, local government there shut down the businesses that had the 50 shows. I personally think that was just that, like, they were mad that they didn't get their piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Because how are they going to have the whole, you know what? I'm not even going to get off into it, but it just seems real funny style to me. But I think Fifth just wants to go to Texas to work as he's seeing everything is open. You guys can let me know what you think about that. And he's got an appearance coming up in Atlanta with Bobby Schmurda. So it's like Fifth stays super busy, man. Fifth stays crazy busy. But let's talk about that and Texas. Like I said, that's a complex situation going on. I want to hear from the people. Now, check it up. We got to switch it up real quick and talk about some crime news. And this is a wild story, and it's kind of strange the way it's being reported. There's a dude in Oklahoma by the name of Lawarence Paul Anderson, who is like a career crook, more or less. You know, he's had a lot of drug cases, gun cases, all kinds of different stuff over the years. You know what I mean? He's done quite a few prison bids. And most recently in 2017, he was hit with a 20-year bid. So he ended up coming home on this early release. And like the prosecutors and the parole board and everyone was fighting this. You know, I'm not familiar with the way the prison system works in Oklahoma, but whatever kind of bid he got, it was 20 years. I don't know if it was a something to 20 or what exactly it was, but he came home after 3 with a bunch of paper and, you know, 17 years of paper left. And like I said, the parole board and everyone is fighting this. He just came home in January. Well, now there's these disturbing reports. Like I said, Lawarence Paul Anderson, that this guy went on this spree and killed a neighbor, his uncle, and very, very just disgusting to hear a child, a 4-year-old, absolutely despicable. And like I said, it's very strange the way it's being reported in the media. Certain media outlets are saying, you know, he went on this spree, that he stabbed someone in the eye, he cut someone's heart out. Then there's other varying reports saying that he cooked a heart and fed it to the family, which is very weird. It's like, why would some media outlets, like, how did some media outlets leave that out? I don't understand, you know. And then they're saying that they found PCP on the scene. And that's what's kind of crazy to me is like, how did the family not realize he was cooking a heart up on this like PCP bender, all twisted, talking about demons and all this stuff, you know what I mean? But then other media outlets are just saying he killed multiple people, including, once again, a child, which just pains me to even hear that. I don't want to hear about anyone passing, but when you hear that kind of stuff, it's so disturbing. It bothers me, you know? And then there's other reports about cutting a neighbor's heart out, cooking it as a meal and serving it to people. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't get how all the different media outlets are so off on these stories, reporting on this. But you know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys remember the rapper Big Lurch, who is like doing life, I believe. And he was convicted, and there was like, he killed a woman. He tries to say to this day that he was set up, but he was all dusted out of there on the PCP, and he actually ate the woman, parts of the woman or something like that. It reminds me of that case. But man, absolutely crazy issue you hear in the news. But I don't know, you guys check into it. Let me know what you think about this. How are they so off on these reports? I don't know. But once again, this is in Oklahoma. Lawarence P. Anderson is the man's name. And moving along, last story we're going to cover is a little bit more hip hop news. This is huge to me. This is dope. I'm really like turned up off this. I'm definitely going to be turning up for this one. For the Versus anniversary is coming up. Timberland and Swizzy announced they will have a rematch against each other for the anniversary. But also, we're going to see Raekwon and Ghostface get it in. A Wu-Tang Versus. And this is lit. I'm really interested to see this. This is going to be dope for hip hop, dope for all the Wu-Tang fans. And it's just cool, too, because these guys collaborate so well together. I actually did a video maybe 6 months ago or so about how Raekwon and Ghost back in the day, you know, we seen it depicted in the Wu-Tang series that they actually had beef. You know, Charlemagne was trying to press them about what really went down, and they said, yo, there's a movie, dog. We ain't really going to speak on what really happened. You know what I mean? But then later on, it seems out of all the Wu-Tang artists, to me, you guys comment and let me know what you guys think, but it seems like they have like the closest relationship as far as collaborating the most with each other. Would you agree with that? And where do you rate them as far as like the dopest MCs out of the Wu? I'm interested to hear all that. Let me know your thoughts on the verses as well as all these other stories we cover, guys. And I'm out of here. New viewers, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, daily content, music, news, sports, and much more. And I'm gone.